we're gonna begin with this this side control grip right here. We're gonna have this arm underneath the armpit. We want to get a nice little grip in their armpit. This other hand is gonna hang out under their hips, and it's gonna be blocking their legs from being able to turn in. When we have this grip, I want to first be able to pull this in and lay as much pressure. You good? I want to lay as much pressure in side control as possible. I can be up on my toes and laying the pressure in. The whole goal of this is to make it feel like it's impossible for them to turn to face me. So if she's trying to resist, and I'm just keeping it impossible for her to face me, I'm making it hard for her legs to come in and create a guard, okay, with this hand being blocked here. So after sitting here for a little bit, and she decides she doesn't want to sit in the side control anymore, and she takes this other hand and she starts to swim through underneath my chest, and she wants to roll away. I'll keep giving pressure, but then let up and let her shoulder pass through. Okay, so now from this position, my chest is right behind her shoulder, and I can continue to keep her facing belly down. If she wants to start to turn to her back again, okay, I just keep driving in with my chest to keep her from being able to drop this shoulder. From here now, we can grab our seatbelt. We're gonna pivot a little bit. I'm gonna bring my knee up to my shoulder, knee up to my elbow, sorry. I throw this other leg over, and then I sit down, keeping my chin tucked into her, and I fall to the other side, and I get my hooks. Again, start from right here. So we're in side control here. I have this grip, I stretch this hand, I grab the armpit, I pull it in, and I start to lay mad shoulder pressure. I want her to fight me right now. I want to cook her in a little bit, and then once she decides she doesn't want to sit here anymore, she swims her hand through, gets to the side. From here, I need to make sure that I'm keeping my chest behind her shoulder, and I can catch my seatbelt and keep driving her forward, because if she tries to go flat to her back again, I don't want to let that happen, so I keep driving forward. Another thing too, common mistake that I'll see people make is that they'll be too far up here, and while sometimes you can maintain keeping them on their side, one, your grip isn't going to be that good, so occasionally they'll drop down. Go ahead and drop down, yeah. That grip isn't going to be that good with your chest, so go ahead and go back. And then two, if I do keep them belly down while using just more my belly than my chest, then when I do go for the back take, I'm so far away from her that it's easier for her to turn to face me. So let's redo that. Here, stretch the grip, grab the armpit, pull it in. I'm laying good pressure, making her fight a little bit till she wants to turn away. When she swims that hand through, I let it swim through. I keep my chin low so I can have a good grip with my chest and I can drive her to her stomach. I lock my hands, I get my knee close to my elbow, I throw this leg over, I keep my chin tucked, I don't make space, I keep my chin tucked, I pick her up, and I fall to the other side. Okay. So now this time we're gonna go over the back take from knee on belly, which is very similar from what we just did. It's gonna result in us switching sides of the body and just pretty much doing the same back take. So in a previous video, you're gonna see that we did a drill where we did switching from one side to the other from the knee on belly. And you guys can check that out to see that drill. For right now, we're just gonna hit it once. Let's say we're on the knee on belly, she starts to push my knee, I cup her shoulder, I keep her on her side, and I like to keep my elbow tucked in this position. Okay, from here, I'm gonna stuff the head, I step over, I switch my elbow when I drop this knee. So I drop the knee, switch my elbow over, I back step, and now I've caught my chest behind her back. Let's go ahead and pivot a little bit. So my chest is behind her back. What I don't want is her to turn to face me, so I'm gonna keep driving in. Notice how I landed on my hip, right? But I'm gonna use my toes and start driving in to keep her belly down. I lock up my seatbelt. I bring this knee up to my elbow, and I also like to tuck this leg in. Okay, I've seen people go for the back take while keeping this leg tucked out. When they throw the leg over, I swear sometimes I feel like people are gonna break their knees doing this. So we catch the seatbelt, knee to the elbow, tuck the leg in, throw this leg over, no space with my chin. I pick her up and I go to the other side and we get the back take. Again, so we're here. She pushes, I cup, and I keep my elbow tucked. I step over, switch the elbow, back step, and I keep driving in with my chest, and I catch the seatbelt. I drive in. My knee comes to my elbow, foot is tucked to her back. I throw this leg over on top, keep my chin tucked in, and then we take the back.